incredibly changing world. Right now, our world is changing as rapidly right now as it's changed almost forever. And so what's happening out of that is a lot of the old systems are starting to break down, things are starting to change. Government is getting a lot smaller. We're likely to be in an era of smaller government for a long time. But yet at that same time, if you ask people what they want, if you look at the generations coming up, what they want is they want more services, they want more from their lives, they want to feel a part of what's happening. And so as all of this changes, I think about how important it is to have work that is rooted in what people want to do and how people want to be connected. I also think about it as it's the right thing to do. So when I think if you want to live in an equitable, if you want to live in a just society, if you believe in the idea of democracy, you have to believe that community organizations and governments need to be rooted in authentic community engagement. Because if they're not, I don't know how you can have a people-centered organization or a people-centered government if people aren't involved in determining the direction of that organization. And to me, it's just a fundamental thing. So we have a lot of problems kind of explaining that to folks outside of our neighborhood and who don't understand kind of the work that we do. And so what we talk about a lot at Lyndale is that you can't, authentic community engagement, you can't know where the work's going to end before it starts. Because what it does is it starts with listening. In my table, we talked actually a lot about this, and I've always been amazed in this work about how people who really get community engagement, it always starts, the first thing they'll say is to do is, well, we start by listening, and we listen to what people have to say, and the action that we take is rooted in what they're hearing. And so you can't know that before. And to go back to Sasha's point, it's very hard when you're telling a funder, I don't know what's going to come this next year because I don't know what people are going to say. And so there's always that tension that's kind of there in the room. And so when I'm thinking about the bigger picture of why community engagement is valuable, I think about some of the work that we've been able to do at Lyndale. And so one of the things that we found in our work and that we've seen in other communities is that engaged communities are able to unlock their human and social capital that's stored up in the community, because there are relationships, whether there's an organization building or not, people have relationships on blocks, they know people in their communities, and what happens when you have that engaged community is that you're actually able to unlock all of that potential. You're able to unlock people's ideas, you're able to unlock people's passion for their community, and you're able to work with them to help direct that into shaping that community into what they want that community to be.